Ahoy, sailors! Today we're going to talk about 5 mistakes that should be avoided when sailing on a Virgin cruise. I'm Bob.
And I'm Kelly. Before we get into it, do us a favor and hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss anything.
Right, and it really does help us.
It does. All right, let's get into it.
Okay.
The first mistake, in our opinion, that you should avoid is book your dining ahead of time, if you possibly can.
Yes.
If you book your cruise way ahead of time, your booking window is going to open up 45 days in advance if you're sailing on a regular cabin, 60 days in advance if you're sailing Rockstar. Try to do this ahead of time. We have seen so many people at the restaurants get turned away because they don't make their dining reservations.
No, and it's like they just think they can come in and you just can't come in. Sometimes you can't.
Sometimes you can.
You can get on a wait list. Sometimes you can do a virtual wait list. But if just to take the headache out of it, just as soon as your booking window opens, midnight Florida time.
Yes.
Book it.
Yeah, and we do understand that some people book cruises last minute and they just can't. There are things that you guys can do. You can book dining once you get on the ship. But if you're a planner like me, you're going to want to do it ahead of time if you possibly can. So set your timer on your phone or whatever. When your booking window opens, it'll show you on your app. Just get your dining reservations set up. You can always change them.
Just make sure it's midnight Florida time, not your time.
Yeah. I have seen in the Facebook groups, a lot of people are going to say, oh, don't worry about it. You're going to be fine. Our advice is to book it ahead of time.
Right. Strange enough, if you have a booking already, it's easier to change than it is to get a new one. Believe it or not.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
I know it sounds weird, but it is.
But yeah, because if you have a booking already and then you get there the day of and you find out there's something you want to do at that time, change it. You can change. It's easier to change than it is to get a new reservation.
Second one is please pay attention to ship time.
Yeah, because ship time is different than any other time. It's
Yeah.
like they usually, if you're in the Caribbean, ship time will be Florida time.
You're going to go through multiple time zones no matter what. They're always going to go on ship time. So they will tell you either in the app, in the elevators, or anytime you're going to be docking somewhere, they're going to be like, this is going to be ship time. So if it's 5 o'clock in Miami, if it's 6 o'clock in the Dominican Republic, you're going to go on Miami time. That could make you late getting back to the ship.
Right, because if you're relying on your phone and you don't have your phone set to a certain time zone, it will change when you get into a different time zone, and it will be wrong.
Yeah, because we were almost late for dinner one night because I was on local time where we were at, not on ship time. And I was like, oh crap. I was thinking it was 4 o'clock. It was really 5 o'clock, and we were almost late.
But yeah, right, and I said, hey, check ship time. It's not ship time.
Yeah, so please pay attention to ship time wherever you guys are.
Because that's a biggie, especially if you get off the ship.
Exactly, yeah. Next one is make sure you're lining up for shows in plenty of time.
Right, and they say it's open seating. They used to book the shows, but they don't book them anymore. Now it's like first come, first serve. And believe it or not, people will start lining up at least half an hour, maybe even 45 minutes to an hour early.
Depending on the popularity of the show. We went to the We Fancy party on our last cruise. People were lining up 30 minutes ahead of time to get into the manor for We Fancy.
And there is only limited space in the manor, so if you get there late, you may not get in.
That and the Red Room also. If your sailing is full, like a lot of them are nowadays, just make sure that you kind of get in line, at least half an hour
for
early.
anything. I mean, because there's going to be, it depends on what ship you're on. It's different shows, different times. Just check your app, your sailor app, and see what's going on, and just get there early, because there will be people lining up.
Yeah. And you can take your drink and sip it in line.
Yeah, you totally can.
It's okay.
Sometimes they sell drinks when you're
Sometimes they do, yeah.
Because I've had that happen at the Red Room. They've sold drinks at the line.
Yeah. Even, things like trivia, stuff like that. Space is limited on these things. The really popular things, make sure you get there a little early. Don't try to roll up and, grab a puzzle for Speed Puzzle Challenge 2 minutes before it starts.
Because you're not going to get one.
No. We tried it, believe me.
Yeah, it's
we know.
We know. All these things we have been through. So just trust us on this.
Yeah. So the next one is participate. Get yourself involved.
Right. I mean, if you're a shy person, and participate to your comfort level.
Yeah.
But the more you participate, the easier it gets. And the easier it gets, the more fun you have.
Yeah.
So I find that little liquid courage helps a lot.
And if you're not a drinker, that's okay. Find one person that you're comfortable talking to. Everybody is so friendly on the ship, from the crew to the other sailors, to the happenings cast. participate. It really, really does enhance your cruise experience.
It really does.
When you get involved.
We find that it's much more fun when we participate.
Yes.
Because when we were hanging out at Richard's Rooftop and just like drink like sailors, ha ha ha, you know, we missed a lot.
We did.
So when we found that we weren't in Richard's Rooftop and we were out doing stuff on the ship with other people, it was so much more fun.
It was.
It really was.
Yeah.
And we still drank like sailors. So.
You know, that's just us. May not be you.
You know, well,
that's
we are
just
sailors.
us.
So. Oh, and the last one, do not overbook yourself. Really, seriously, take time to relax. Take time to, you know, just hang out at the pool, hang out at your cabin, hang out at the casino.
Have a hammock nap.
Have a hammock nap. Do
whatever.
You know, find you a bar. One of our favorite things to do is to find a bar, and right now our favorite bar is
Sip Lounge. Yeah.
And then just have some drinks and enjoy yourself and just interact with the people around you and the bartenders. They're amazing.
Yeah.
The bartenders are so much fun.
That was one of our most fun evenings, was the last evening on our last cruise. We just sat at the bar at Sip Lounge for a couple of hours.
Oh, yeah.
Talked to the other people sitting at the bar, talked to the bartenders. It was so much fun.
I know. We were all dressed to go, and we were going to go to the
Club
72
yes.
party at the last night of sailing. And we were dressed in our disco finery, and you know, we ended up at Sip Lounge, and we stayed there, and we had one of the best times on the whole cruise.
We really
just at
did.
The Sip Lounge.
Yeah. So it is tempting to kind of go, oh, I wanted to do this and this and this and do this, but this is overlapping at this time, and how can I get to this and this at the same time?
Yeah.
Guys, you're on vacation.
Right.
Take some time to chill. You can't do everything.
No.
You really can't.
No.
They
do give you a lot of choices.
They do give you a lot of choices, and they design it that way so that they are not super crowded all over the place. They want to have, you know, pockets of people here and there.
Plus, you just take more cruises.
Exactly.
You just take more cruises to get those stuff in you missed before.
Yeah, exactly. So remember, you are on vacation. Don't overbook yourself.
No, because it's harsh.
It's harsh. You'll go home going, man, I'm wiped.
And not only you're wiped, it's a blur.
Yeah.
It's like, what happened? You
Yeah.
know, I don't remember. But no, I take time to enjoy the finer things in life.
Exactly.
You know, do a yoga class.
Yes.
Do a bungee class.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Just do whatever. Just whatever makes you happy, makes your heart happy. Just remember, you are in charge of your own destiny. The trip can be as fun as you want it to be. It's all up to you. They don't push you to do things. They don't give you announcements on the, you know, intercom that says go here, go there, go here.
Right.
This is your experience, and they want you to enjoy it
your own way. Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's what we love so much about it.
Yeah.
That's why we keep talking about Virgin.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's not like we're told to do this, we're told to do that. You know, we get to pick our times for dinners. We get to pick this, we get to pick that. We get to pick our adventures.
Yeah, and it is a different experience on every single cruise.
It is.
Even though they have some of the same activities, some of the same, you know, trivia categories, things like that, it's going to be different on every single cruise.
And we found that it's even different on the ships, because we've been on 2 ships now, and they were different.
They were.
And we got one more ship coming up, so we'll have all 3, and we'll be able to talk about that later.
Yes, we will. All right. So if you did find that this was helpful, please give us a thumbs up and let us know. Hit the subscribe button. It really would help us out a lot. Ding the notification bell so that you do know when we post. That was
aggressive.
That was
but
aggressive.
Yeah. Ding that bell, baby. Ding
it aggressively.
Okay.
And we'll see you guys next time, okay? Thanks for watching. Love you, bye.
Love you, bye. Ahoy, sailors. Okay, ahoy, sailors. We're going to talk about 5...
I was scratching my nose.
Ahoy. Ahoy, sailors. We're going to talk about 5 mistakes you should avoid when sailing on a Virgin cruise. I'm Bob.
And I'm Kelly.
And this was a really crappy start to a video. But stay with us because it gets better. Ahoy, sailors, and welcome back to Bob and Kelly. No? Was that sucky already?
No.
Yeah. 5 mistakes you want to avoid when you take a Virgin
When
cruise.
taking a Virgin cruise, yeah.
When you sail on a Virgin cruise.
Sure.
As you sail on a Virgin cruise.
Okay, that's good.
As you sail.
As you say it. As
you sail. As you wish. Okay. Ahoy, sailors.
You don't have to yell.
Ahoy, sailors.
Ahoy, sailors. Yeah, golly gee, I really like this cruise. Ahoy.
Okay. Cut.
Please. Hang
Cough
on.
and then put your thumb up, you know. Panorama.